Plus, a 21st century tummy tuck. Yes, no surgery, no dieting, no exercise. We'll check out this new way to reshape your body. Lose inches around your body without surgery. Just one treatment with a new process called Thermage. Is this too good to be true? Joining us this morning is Dr. Dale Isaacson. He uses Thermage at his office in Northwest Washington. And he's also brought along his patient, Shannon. And I'm going to ask Shannon first and foremost, what did you want to change about your body, Shannon?
Well, I've had 3 children, and after having had 3 children, I had a pouch that would not go away from the front of my stomach. And so after having all the working out and dieting and just not being able to lose it, I was just looking for something to help without having to have surgery.
All right, and Shannon turned to you for Thermage. So Dr. Isaacson, what is Thermage?
Well, Thermage is a machine that uses radio frequency to heat up the collagen fibers in the superficial skin and the deep fat. And when you heat up the collagen fibers, they shrink. And that produces a tightening of the superficial skin and a squashing of the fat. So it actually contours and tightens.
Now, normally people would think of plastic surgery, a tummy tuck, or now liposuction and getting that fat out. But all of that involves some sort of cutting or making an incision in the body. And Thermage does not have any of that.
No. It has relatively few side effects. There's no downtime to it whatsoever. It's not going to give you the same results that liposuction is, but it is going to give you significant improvement in terms of body contouring without going under the knife.
Is there a person who's a better candidate for Thermage than anyone else?
Well, it's generally a person who has loose skin, is usually of their ideal body weight, but can't quite get rid of that little fat pockets around the abdomen, the saddlebags on the sides, the thighs, the buttock area. Those are good areas for contouring.
You came in early this morning and started working on Shannon. How long does the Thermage treatment take?
Well, to do an abdomen, it takes about 2 hours to go ahead and do.
And just one treatment, or do you go back if it doesn't achieve the results you want?
For most people, one treatment is enough, but occasionally it can take 2 treatments. And while you'll get initial improvement from this, the real benefit comes with new collagen formation that slowly appears over the course of about 6 months. So you get your biggest bump in improvement actually between the 4th and the 6th month after the procedure.
Now, after I've done this procedure, do I go back 6 months later, a year later, because maybe some of that fat is coming back?
Well, if you wind up gaining weight, then that can go ahead and reverse some of the benefits from the procedure. But generally, it's long-lasting.
We said, is it too good to be true? There is no procedure that's 100% perfect. What kind of cautions do you give patients? What could be some side effects, things that they have to consider before they say yes to Thermage?
Well, the side effects are extremely rare. There have been less than 0.15% in terms of side effects. And the side effects can be sometimes a burning of the skin. Sometimes they can go ahead and get a little dimpling of the skin, but that's extremely rare.
Shannon, did you feel any of that burning? Did it hurt at all?
I'm not going to say that I didn't feel it in certain spots, but for the most part, you can kind of plug along and you feel it, but you would get a zing every now and again.
Doctor, how expensive is Thermage?
Well, to do an abdomen is $3,000. To do a full thigh, it can run anywhere between $3,000 to $5,000, depending upon how much of a thigh you're actually doing.
Would any of this be covered by insurance?
No.
Oh, so you've got to think about that. But Shannon seems pretty happy with the results. So thank you, Shannon, and thank you, Dr. Isaacson, as well.